What's up, guys? We need to have a conversation that we should have had a long time ago. Now, Ed Boon needs to step down from his position as being in charge of the Mortal Kombat franchise. I took a lot of time to think about this. I know you guys are like, yo, Wave, you just tweeted the other day that the franchise couldn't have been in a better hands. Yes, I did tweet that. And I meant what I said by that too. However, Ed Boon being the person that's in charge of announcing games and making sure that games are announced to the public, he needs to completely step down. This has become extremely ridiculous beyond disbelief at this point. We've not had a Mortal Kombat game since 2019. 2019, we have not had a fresh Mortal Kombat game since then. Mortal Kombat 11 was complete and utter trash. I appreciate the attempt that they tried to do, but it did not work. The graphics were beautiful. The story mode was okay. The DLC was a fucking disaster across the board. It was a complete disaster across the board. We didn't get Ash Williams. That was a disaster across the board. And I think it's about time we call a spade a spade. And while I want to make it clear that we appreciate Ed Boon for everything that he's did and everything he's done and everything he's going to do, we appreciate him for that. But we need somebody else in charge that can communicate with the fans properly. Now, at one point, Ed Boon wasn't as high in charge as he was until late 2022 when he picked up a new position within the company. I think it's like I think it's not CFO, but it's like COO or something like that, or whatever the case is. If I find a screenshot of it, I'll post it in the video or I'll link it below. If I don't have time to do neither of those in my previous video, just go on my page and look for Ed Boon gets a promotion, and that video would explain everything in detail with screenshots and things of that nature. Right now I don't have time for all that. So my thing is this: every other fighting game on the planet, including King of Fighters, have all had updated information. They've had trailers, they had release dates, whatever you want to call it. Even the ones without release dates have given more to their community and their audience than the Mortal Kombat community has gotten. As a huge Mortal Kombat fan, I am here to tell you that it is completely and utterly ridiculous for Ed Boon to continue his childish games that he has been playing over the years. Has it been fun? Yes. There's nothing wrong with a few games here, a few games there. There's nothing wrong with it. But after what we went through with the whole crisis with the world and being trapped in the house, this, that, and the third, everything in the world is back to normal. And while everything is back to normal, there should be no reason why you can't communicate. Everybody else has gotten their gifts, they've gotten their presents, they've gotten to unwrap them. Meaning that Street Fighter 6 got their trailer, Street Fighter 6 got information, the new Tekken got its information, it got everything it needs. King of Fighters, with all of these games are getting everything that they need. Their fan base is getting what they need. We have nothing. Being a Mortal Kombat fan is like doing 20 years in prison because we get nothing. Nothing at all. Even when we had Mortal Kombat 11, this is the same thing that happened with the Combat Pack 3. We got nothing. They waited as long as they humanly possibly wanted to before WB forced them to make an announcement that we will be getting nothing else. Otherwise, they weren't going to tell us nothing. And this needs to stop. It needs to stop. We need somebody else to be in control of, let's say, PR, public relations, and the person that handles all the interviews for the game. The only thing Ed Boon needs to do is come up with the ideas in the game room and do fan control. He should have no say-so of when the game is announced to the public. He does a terrible job at that because he wants to play childish games. If you're going to play childish games, you need to make sure that you deliver like an adult on those games that you promised. And putting things out there to get the community riled up just to smash them into the ground like a roller coaster it's not acceptable. We're not accepting that anymore as fans. We're not. And that's according to me. Now, the like button is going to tell you how many people agree with this video. I'm pretty sure there'll be people that agree that won't even like the video. But if you do agree with this statement, let's make a statement by having you smash that like button. And also, I quickly want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. How do you feel about Ed Boon playing these very, very, very childish games and not delivering? For example, the 12 ticks. Tick, 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 tick. April 12th has came and gone. We've got nothing. Nothing at all. Now, this video is completely personal opinion video. You want the leaks? Don't worry, there's a video coming out right after this that's going to address those leaks as to what's going on behind the scenes and why my dates came up absolutely wrong and nothing happened on April 12th. We're getting to the bottom of that too, and that whole leak thing is going to be put to rest. It's going to be put to rest. We're going to be moving on very, very soon. As soon as this game is announced, them leaks are gone. Unless I get some tinfoil credible information that we can use, the leaks gotta go. That's what's gonna happen to those. We cannot continue as a community to fall for these games that are being played. Ed Boon knows exactly what he's doing, and like I said, we don't mind it. It's the fact that you don't deliver. That's almost like me going into your refrigerator, right? And I eat all 10 of your hot wings off your tray. And you like, yo, where the hell is my food? And I go, it's a prank. I ate it. It's a prank. And you be like, haha, oh, okay. It's a prank. It's a prank. Okay, cool. No problem. I'm not mad. And I'd be like, okay, cool. And you'd be like, okay, well, if it's a prank, where are my wings? I'd be like, I ate them. You'd be like, dude, that's not funny. It's not a prank. You get what I'm saying? Like, the damage is done already. It can't be undone. I just want to say that I am going to be switching gaming communities. Well, not gaming communities, but I am going to be switching games. I think I'm going to give Tekken 6 a try. I'm probably going to give Street Fighter a try because I'm just done with Mortal Kombat, at least for now I am. I'm pretty sure I'll cheer up and I'll come around to my senses by the time Mortal Kombat 12 release, because I'm a Mortal Kombat fan at heart. But I can't deal with Ed Boon's BS anymore. I can't deal with it. You're a liar at this point. You're a deceiver at this point. And you hold your fans hostage to keep the franchise alive because you refuse to be a human to say, hey guys, we got something coming. Hang very tight. Super special. Hope you guys love it. Now, in Ed Boon's defense, he did do an Ask Me stuff. And he did say that the game will be released within the next 6 months, is what he said. That's fine. But that was not good enough. We closing in on that. We got nothing. Now, do I still think we're going to get something in the month of April? Do I personally think that? Yes. Yes, I personally think that. When? Maybe next week. According to the dirt sheets, maybe next week. But at this point, who cares? I'm not even focused on the date anymore. More so focused on the content inside of the game. Because we really need to discuss that. I got multiple videos that I'm going to be putting out. And if you don't have the stomach to watch them, that's fine. But these are a lot of topics that need to be spoken on. But again, I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Do you agree that Ed Boon needs to step down from his position? Not the franchise, but step down from his position and focus on creating the game and let somebody else handle the PR for Mortal Kombat. Because all of these months that we were waiting, they could have announced Mortal Kombat 12 and they could have been promoting this game internationally, building up the fans the correct way, instead of playing with people's, playing with people's time and having people do all this guessing and everything and stuff with the leaks, not the leaks, but with the what did you call it? The ticks that he put out and things of that nature. It's good for nobody, and Ed Boon's my guy, but sometimes you gotta call people out when they need to be called out. And again, we will address those leak videos. So stay tuned to the channel because I got more videos coming. Appreciate you guys watching. Definitely stay tuned. More content as well within due. So with that being said, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna go extra 5 minutes at this point because I'm super fed up about this. I really am. Onslaught was announced. We were supposed to be getting that. We've heard nothing about Onslaught. Not a peep. Even the WB Discovery CEO got on the earnings call. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was the CEO. He got on the earnings call and told his investors straight up. They didn't give them no BS. They didn't give them no BS. They was like, listen, we got Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. We got Mortal Kombat 12, this, that, and the third. Like, they telling the investors what they're doing with their money, right? But wouldn't us fans be investors too? Because if we don't buy your shitty product, then you don't have the money of the investors to make the game. We're the big investors at the end of the day because we have that purchase power. So if you can be honest with them, you can be honest with us. Just announce the game already. Now, I did get a little bit of information, meaning that the WB Discovery CEO didn't even know that the game was not publicly announced yet. Now, that's not hard to believe because he's a busy man. He got everything in his business going on to be sitting around focusing on what's been announced and what has not been announced. So that's easy to believe. But another part of me also believes he probably knew it wasn't announced because there are some things that they have to sign off on. So it could be either way. So I guess the second question for you, I would have for you is, which one is it? Do you think the CEO knew it was not announced and he name dropped it? Or do you think he did not know it wasn't announced and he thought it was already announced and he thought it was okay to name drop it? So that's just a second question for you. But I'm at the point now where I am going to be picking up a new series to get into content, such as doing more lore stories, more documentaries, more well-detailed theories about video games and things of that nature. And Mortal Kombat is really going to lose its fan base as far as making it one of the franchise that they live and die by. We always going to love Mortal Kombat. I'm not saying people not going to love Mortal Kombat anymore, but we just know not to trust them. It's almost like having that cousin that steals from you, right? You love that cousin to death, but you just know if he's going to come over your house, you put all your good stuff up. You know not to get fully invested into having trust into that individual because it's going to get broken. So the same thing with Mortal Kombat. I always love Mortal Kombat, but I know not to get fully invested into Mortal Kombat as my primary or main fighting game because Ed Boon is always going to disappoint. And the next topic we're going to be talking about in another video is how Mortal Kombat should not, and hopefully does not, become the Grand Theft Auto of fighting games. Now, this is a complete contradiction of what I've said at least a year ago, where I said Mortal Kombat is Grand Theft Auto of the fighting games. Kind of wish I haven't said that now, because we don't want that. Look how long it took for us to get a GTA 6 announcement, and we still have not gotten one. If it wasn't for leaks, the GTA 6 community would still be hurting. So I'm not even gonna speak on that fully here in this video, but just know it's gonna be a good video. So we got some things that we need to talk about. So again, I appreciate you guys tuning in and showing up. Don't worry guys, we're gonna drop the leaks from the channel. Like I said, as soon as Mortal Kombat 12 is announced, we dropping the leaks. And be on the lookout for the video that I'm going to release as far as a security brigade and what's been going on with this false information. And stay tuned guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.